Hello, folks.
Welcome back to the Are You Serious podcast. I'm Ramon.
I'm Dave. We're going to be looking at Fight of the Year of 1993. Sorry.
1992.
Is it?
It's 92, I believe.
Let's see for sure. Yeah. 1992.
There it is.
You're right. Okay. Fight of the Year 1992 between Holyfield and Bowe. Bowe is 31-0 and Holyfield is 28-0. How's that?
It's gonna be a hell of a fight. And
these guys are getting into their primes here, and it's a good fight. I've seen this before.
That's what I was about to say. Being that both fighters have the experience and have plenty of good things going on in their careers at this point in time. Both of them unbeaten, I believe.
Yeah.
28-0, 31-0. This is gonna be a good fight.
Yeah, it's going to be good. I've seen this before, but it's been a long time. So, with no further ado, we're going to watch Riddick Bowe and Evander Holyfield. Is that about right?
About there.
That's probably about right. We can't be making ourselves too small, dude. All right. Oh, God dang it. All right, here you go.
First, fighting out of the red corner, wearing white trunks with red trim, and weighing in at 235 pounds.
235.
1988 U.S. Olympian and silver medalist has a perfect
6'5", 235.
31-0. His two-handed punching power has earned him 27 KOs. And tonight, he's
31-0 with 27 KOs.
Ladies and gentlemen, from Brooklyn, New York.
God, that means 4 of his fights are like this.
Challenger in the world, Riddick Big Daddy Bowe.
He's from the same neighborhood as Tyson. He's from
Catchville? Brownsville?
Yeah.
Okay.
And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the blue corner.
There's Evan Fields.
Evan Fields and Evander Holyfield.
A bronze medalist from the great
Evan Fields was the name that
he was the first of that team to win
was
a world title as a professional.
the recipient's name on a package filled with steroids going to his house.
Capturing 2 world championships.
It was
tonight.
Evan Fields
world title bout,
that purchased
defending
him.
his heavyweight championship.
Not Evander Holyfield, but Evan
Ladies and
Fields.
gentlemen, from
This fucker's been juicing forever.
Holyfield.
Holyfield.
No. I thought Holyfield, didn't they used to do the testing back then? They didn't do VOTA or none of that?
Yeah, but it's just like an intelligence test. It's not it's how you can time your steroid cycles.
So Evander Holyfield was on roids.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna have to look that up, man. I'm gonna have to see about
Look
it.
up Evan Fields.
Okay.
That was his alias to buy steroids.
How tall is Evander?
Like 6'2", 6'2 and a half, something like that. 6'2".
But sooner or later, a fight is going to break out here.
Sooner or later, the fight is going to break out here.
Both these guys love the brawl. They love it. As tall and rangy as Bowe is,
or will it be the man with greater
as tall and rangy as he is, he likes a tear up on the inside. And Holyfield, you know, he can't resist.
Begins, both men throwing jabs.
Now Holyfield moved up through a bunch of different weight classes.
George Foreman.
Well, he was at cruiserweight, which was 190.
Okay.
I think he won the Olympics or was in the Olympics at 175.
Okay.
And then as a pro, he was a cruiserweight and did well at that, and then he moved up.
One of the wonderful things about Evander for
I believe his name was Mackie Shillstone. He was the guy that got him.
So for that matter, does Bowe.
Okay.
And presumably the guy who was helping him do
And
steroids.
the left hook to the jaw. And Holyfield is quicker to the punch. Early in the
Now imagine either of these two guys and against the guys of today.
The guys of today is definitely going to have some problems.
That jab into
They're going to have
Holyfield's
major
face.
problems.
And he saw the champion flinch his head back just a little bit.
Holyfield has started to throw combinations early because he doesn't
Oh!
have the idea of exchanging jab after jab.
Immediately countered with the right hand.
Yeah.
He wants to stay in control of his fight.
And you saw Holyfield land the right
like
hand
this
lead.
ref.
The right hand
This
lead
ref.
is a big
Joe Cortez.
Yeah, I've always liked the way Joe officiates his fights, man.
Is to beat him to the punch with right hand leads of his own.
And also to start hitting
Holyfield
him,
trying to
making
jab
him
his way
forget
in,
about
seeing
the
what he
jab.
can get away with.
She's doing a good job right now. He's starting with right hands early to get Bowe to start in the exchanges.
Holyfield again scoring a combination.
Bowe can take a shot, that's for sure.
Bowe's got a great chin. He's got a lot of
A very good round for
Great
an actor
attributes.
who has been able to mount his attack and get away from Bowe. Bowe has landed the jab, but no power punches so far.
Now, Evander at this point is doing everything he's been told to do. Bowe hasn't established yet his instructions with the corner, what they want him to do. Just being Bowe at this point.
But if Bowe stays out
Bowe's
there at
trying
the
to
end
jab.
of Holyfield's jab, Holyfield remains far away at the end of Bowe's jab.
Oh!
Could be bad for the champ.
Both of them exchanging.
Well, yeah. Holyfield is establishing his. I'm sorry. Bowe is establishing his jab, while Holyfield has established a couple of hard punches on his ass.
I feel like Holyfield is really kind of going balls to the wall here, and Bowe is just kind of relaxing, taking shots and countering when he feels like he can. That was kind of low.
With the left-right combination, Bowe answers with one punch in return, and Holyfield again getting the best of a centering exchange.
Ooh,
Bowe lands the
ooh, ooh.
right hand for the first time in the fight.
Holyfield is getting the better of these exchanges.
Both
Most
fighters
definitely.
getting off now in the latter stages of round number one, and maybe that
Bowe,
fight,
man.
Larry Merchant, is about to
Bowe
break
can
out.
he can take a punch.
He's a big, tough motherfucker. 6'5", 235, top guy, Olympian.
Look on his face at the end of round
That's
one.
Holyfield's round. Sorry.
Sooner than later.
Most definitely.
Keep breathing, Evan.
Okay, to keep the set of fuse going, keep the
Instead of Evander Holyfield, Evan Field.
That's crazy.
That was a scandal for a little while.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to come up with an alias.
That's good. Stick it in the chest too now. Remember, double them up in the chest. Two in the chest, right? Good.
All right, let's take a look at the exchange
I didn't
here
know
and
they
see
told him
how
to punch in the chest.
Holyfield is beating
Oh, dude,
Bowe
that'll
to the punch
drain you.
early in this fight.
You get punched in the chest, the solar
What
plexus,
Holyfield is trying to do
that'll
right
take
now
the
is
fight
send a
right
message
the hell
to
out of you. I
Bowe
don't
that
know if
this
it
isn't
takes
like
us one or
anything
two.
else you've been in before.
It'll just zap you like a syringe, just being
Riddick Bowe has never before been asked to fight at an intensity level with which Evander Holyfield is quite familiar over the course of his career. Holyfield has been in a lot of wars. Some people say too many.
No, he hasn't even begun yet. It's only 1992.
Instructions, use his jab.
This fucker was fighting into the 2000s.
Oh!
Oh! Just dip and move.
Landing that right hand lead is Holyfield, the champion.
Dude, he keeps doing it.
Left hook to the body, which hurts. Holyfield has got one of the best left hooks to the body I've ever tasted.
So far, this
He's
has
ever
been a
tasted.
display
So
of accurate
evidently,
punching
Evander
inside,
Holyfield and George
team
Foreman had a fight.
Yes.
Okay.
Old George Foreman. And Evander Holyfield hit him with about 17. Oh!
Evander Holyfield showing his warrior's heart. Believes he has Bowe hurt.
I don't think Bowe is hurt.
Bowe throwing the right hand on the break. Joe Cortez says keep him up. The Bowe
Keep
fight.
bringing their heads together,
Taking
though.
no hostages. He's decided, look, if I'm going to win this thing, I've got to take it. The referee is not
In
gonna
that
let
fight,
the judges
Holyfield
not
hits
gonna
George with about 19 freaking elbows in a row, dude. Just hitting and hammering him. And as he's hammering him, he's following through and hitting him with elbows, and dude just lumping
for a
him.
moment.
At the same time, he's
Dirty
absorbing a lot
ass.
of punches from a big guy who's not a gentleman at all.
Story of Evander Holyfield's life.
He's not a gentleman at all.
Of course he's not. He's a fucking boxer.
He's particularly non-gentlemanly.
Holyfield got an uppercut in. And the left hook for Holyfield. And the left hook for Bowe. Both fighters landing consistently. Bowe landed the jab, missed the right. Holyfield steps inside and gets in two good ones.
Bowe's got Evander Holyfield reaching in for his jab, which is what he wants.
Holyfield just, he over and over and over again, he's doing the 1, 2, 3. The 1, 2, 3.
I don't feel like Bowe is doing enough to
And
win
he's
the
hitting
round.
about every damn time.
Like, I feel like Holyfield has done a whole lot more work in this round than Bowe has.
Yeah.
But I do like the way Bowe is countering. But shit, all Bowe can do is counter because Holyfield is coming.
Left hook by Holyfield. Missed the second one. Lands the right uppercut. Body punch by Holyfield, and a good one.
I think those left hooks to the body by Evander Holyfield may
This
be
is
the most
Holyfield's
killing blows in the
round.
whole
Unless Bowe knock him down, this is Holyfield's round.
Holyfield coming back, taking and giving shots.
Yeah, Bowe is landing some good shots, but that's just not enough.
He just landed a few good ones, but he hadn't really done much. The counter punching that he's doing is really good, but I just don't see that he won this round. Oh! I'm gonna go 10. Holyfield again.
Bowe has answered
Give
some
it 10-9.
questions early in this fight.
He got a good chin on him, that's for
Real
sure.
willingness for combat.
You know who that is? That's Eddie Futch.
Okay. I was hoping you didn't say Yancey Durham. I was about to say he was still in the game.
In close
No, but
order,
Eddie Futch
couple
was
of
an
short
understudy
punches.
Of Yancey Durham?
Yeah.
He
Okay.
seems quite happy to fight in exchanges with the faster
at that,
punching
man.
Holyfield. That exchange was Bowe's. Here we see what happened when Bowe kept punching as
He's like, okay, let me get up out of here.
Right.
That ref, he was gonna break him up. He's like,
Yeah.
hey.
seems to be putting any
They slinging some leather, that's for sure. Because he's holding Holyfield's arm.
There, there's a little bit of an elbow, trying an elbow there.
Round 3 begins. George, have you
You know,
seen
one thing I can
Riddick Bowe
admit right here on
trying to
camera, I
hold the
never
head
knew what seconds out
But I
meant.
have seen
But
Riddick Bowe taking
with
every
watching these
advantage
fights
he
and
can when the ref
watching
says
fights
break, he
that
hits.
I normally watch on YouTube, I learned what it was. They trying to get the other people out of the ring
And landing twice.
or off the apron of the ring also.
I say Bowe re-establish that left jab. What does he need?
Woo!
Right hand.
Long
Left
right
hook.
hand by Holyfield. Almost caught Bowe.
Oof. And Bowe's got that straight right hand, that
As it
straight
might have
right
appeared
hand.
to be the case.
Ooh, dude, they're whopping
comes
each other.
right back. A slugging war between the 205-pound Holyfield and the 235-pound Riddick Bowe.
Damn, a 25-pound weight
30.
difference.
30.
Riddick Bowe is not
205 to 235.
Okay, 30-pound weight difference. That's fucking crazy.
Just to look good for this fight.
You see him running out of gas after some of these exchanges.
So in heavyweight, how heavy can they go up
A few
to?
weeks ago, a few months ago.
There's no limit.
Shit.
Holyfield
In
made
these
that
days, it was
after
190 and up.
Oh, with the left
Now
hook
it's
to the
200
body.
and up.
Holyfield covering
Or
up
201 and up.
as Bowe whacks away with the left hook.
I'd definitely be in the heavyweight division there.
And then the right hand. Evidently, there's some magic into that.
I promise Bowe is hitting with some low blows, man. That's the second one I've seen.
Punches here. Holyfield for the moment not active.
At some point, Riddick Bowe
Holyfield got that, putting his arms up kind of like Joe Frazier did.
And that's what Foreman did a lot, and Archie Moore did that a lot.
Yeah.
Left to right. Holyfield seemingly in trouble for the moment.
No doubt about it. But he's a storm weatherer.
A storm weatherer.
On Bowe's shoulder.
It sure is.
I guess Foreman say, I've been in there with him, I know.
Holyfield said the hardest he'd ever been punched was by Holyfield.
That's what Foreman
Or,
said?
no, I'm sorry. The hardest Holyfield had ever been hit was
And
by
you saw the
Foreman.
uppercut that Bowe is so fond of
Holyfield had said
tonight.
that.
Thinks he can use it to great effect.
Fucking body blows.
Some vision problems like
I think his right eye is cut. I think his right eye is already cut, George. Remember the big cut that he got against Larry Holmes, brought it to the elbow. It appears to me that there's blood around Holyfield's
That's another
right
person
eye.
I would like to do a video about Larry
There's
Holmes.
the left hook by Holyfield.
Ooh.
And another, and another, and another. Holyfield wobbles Bowe onto the rope.
Shit, he got bumped back and
Series
went
of left
completely.
hooks, all of them landed flush.
Fucking left hooks.
Right hand by Holyfield.
Those lead right hands are working like magic with Holyfield. When Holyfield throws it, he just throws a straight right hand, or he comes in with a 1, 2, 3, either high or low with the hook. But he's been just dipping and throwing the right hand, and it's been working great.
I tell you what, these are some big boys, man. And they're doing big things. I don't know who I could choose for that one, man.
Hold to the dead weight inside. Don't lower up. Okay. Just move your hands. Just don't wrestle with me. You okay? All right, okay. Get a bit better. He's blowing too, so he's blowing like hell out there, man. He's blowing like hell. Come on, man. You just gotta suck it up.
He's tired, man.
Let's take a look at this last
That's what they're telling him.
Those left hooks by Holyfield, who's trying to set a fast pace and wear Bowe down. Bowe's never had to fight a long fight at this kind of a pace.
Good enough hooks, but they just don't hurt enough to make a man cover up and run.
All right, seconds out.
That's 5
He's
left
speaking
hooks.
from experience.
Yeah.
This fight,
That's 5 left hooks by Evander.
conditioning and will over a long haul.
George, do I agree? Conditioning is going out of post now. It's a matter of who wants to be heavyweight champ of the world tonight.
Well, for the moment, it may still come down to can Evander Holyfield take all these punches from a bigger man and stand up. He's done it so far, but Bowe has not landed full thunder with the right yet.
And Evander, every chance he gets, he tries to rush in for a good right-hand shot. Bowe keep that left jab working, stays ahead on the judge's card. He can change things tonight.
But Evander is still landing that right-hand lead.
He's just totally
Riddick
jacked.
Bowe lands the right hand.
Holyfield falls in, following one foot after another. He's not
Got a lot of testosterone and
Look inside by Holyfield.
Trent Malone.
Bowe goes to the body, and Holyfield covers up.
Decadura bowling, maybe some Winstrol.
This is Bowe's round right here.
Evander Holyfield giving Riddick Bowe every chance to work it out there. Too much danger. It seems to be over the first.
Holding behind the head by Riddick Bowe.
And there's the left hook again by Holyfield. Luba has prepared
Those hooks are murder
to watch
from
Bowe
Bowe.
behind the head. He loves to
Those he's hitting them below and everything. He's hitting them on the body. He's hitting them up top a lot with those hooks.
Man, these dudes are slinging some heavy leather, man.
This looks a lot like
They
the
hit
Burt Cooper
each
fight
other
for
with some
Holyfield.
heavy shots,
Riddick
too.
Bowe, as his handlers will tell you, is no Burt Cooper.
You better believe it. Evander Holyfield didn't need to be in 2 wars like that in his career.
Bowe landing the left to the top of the head and then sticking the jab into Holyfield's mouth. Holyfield again stepping inside for the left hook. Every time Evander lands a good one now, he takes one in return. He has slowed down since rounds 1 and 2.
I've never seen a guy so confident of his right hand as Riddick Bowe. Even though he misses 16, he'll throw 20 more.
Bowe is taking. Ooh, shit! That 1-2 from Bowe wasn't no joke.
Bowe must have found it partially blocked by the Holyfield glove. Holyfield with the right hand made the sweat fly off of Bowe's head.
Did you see this shit?
Bowe can reestablish that left jab, keep this guy vision dazed. He can win this thing.
There's a fly in here. It's pissing me off.
Me too.
Well, the question is Bowe missing a chance to pile up points by not sticking with the left jab and going inside and warring shot for shot with Holyfield?
They both forgot that there are 3 judges out there who can also give them a decision.
And if it's a hard fight to score, you have to suspect that Holyfield gets the benefit of the doubt.
Nice jabs. Oh, he hit him low.
Right in the...
So Holyfield will get time to recover.
That was a hard punch.
That was. That, ooh, God.
Right in the dangling.
Unnecessary for Riddick Bowe with such a good left jab.
Like I said, he had hit him twice low already.
Holyfield needs that.
He gonna need that rest.
He gets around a lot.
He got what, 14 kids?
By about 13 baby mamas. And he's married.
Okay, and then he has a son that's actually boxing now.
He's a real man of the Lord. Yes, he is.
Harold Letterman, how do you see the fight after 4 rounds?
Talk to me, Harold.
39-37, 3 rounds to 1. Riddick Bowe, I think the big guy's winning this fight in a toe-to-toe battle. I think he's landing the biggest shots.
There's no way.
The fight
No.
2 rounds apiece.
I got to fight 3 rounds to 1.
There's the low blow. We remember from the last time we had a fight with Bowe, he threw a lot of low blows. He apologized afterwards, but we might see.
I got to fight 3 rounds to 1 for Holyfield. Yeah, this point.
Exact his own price here for that low blow.
In round number 4, both fighters landed more than half of their punches. But Bowe threw more than twice as many. 77 shots for Bowe, only 36 for Holyfield.
The only round I gave to Bowe so far was round 4.
Right hand in return, left hand by Holyfield. These are solid shots, but the champion does not seem able to hurt Riddick Bowe.
That right hand is right in the
so
face,
Holyfield
but it
is the
just doesn't
champion.
hurt. I guess that 205 pounds that you scale in, just not enough to drop the bigger boy.
Because he won it from
Holyfield getting back to being busy.
he won it from Buster Douglas.
Okay.
Now tripling the jab. His corner no doubt having told him he has to set more of a pace if Riddick Bowe is going to fight at this intensity level.
Bowe is making a real tactical mistake. He's looking down whenever he decides to throw to the body. Looks up when he jabs. Gotta look a guy over a dead phantom like Joe Louis, one of the two.
And lead again for Evander Holyfield.
Seems like Evander is back in this thing in this round. It don't seem like he's
he hits this guy with all he has, and the guy
taking the round off. Last round, I feel like Evander took the round off simply because he's so tired from the work he put in the first 3 rounds. But it seems like he's back in this thing now.
And Riddick Bowe has never been beyond 10.
Sometimes the veterans have the disadvantage because they've got so many wounds.
Holyfield with a right and a left, having a little bit better round this time than was the case in stanza number 4.
I think Bowe is starting to coast in and take a second, get the breather at the wrong time.
Yeah.
Well, maybe he doesn't have any control over it, George. He's got to take a breather when he's tired, and he's got every right to be tired tonight.
But you got to take a breather with your left jab.
Nice movement from
just
Holyfield.
standing around. You got to keep that jab out there. That's your antenna.
Ducked the shot,
Make sure
moved
the other
around,
guy takes the breather.
got him with a body shot. I like
The
that.
length and the crispness of Bowe's jab, recognize what a weapon it can be. Both fighters swelling a little around the eyes. 2 rounds ago, we saw them using the in-swell on Holyfield's right eye. Cutman and Ace Murata doing the job, and there have been no more traces of the blood that I had suspected I saw there earlier.
Nice double jab.
Yeah. And that's what his coach just told him to do in the corner. Double jab him up.
He said that the eye didn't bother him in training at all. But Riddick Bowe believes otherwise. He made no secret of his intention to go after Evander's right eye.
Now, Evander Holyfield is starting to take control with his jab a little bit.
That was a more measured round, and it was more to Holyfield's liking, I thought.
This guy's to run out of gas. Okay. That's it. Yep. And you see, he run out of gas. Now look, you see, your jab is working good for you. All you gotta do is keep it going. I'm getting the jab at you. His jab is slowed down.
I got it.
Now when you look, you grab this. Make him jab, make him.
Like that. And when you're inside, I'm just throwing those.
From the numbers alone, I feel like Holyfield is ahead, and Holyfield is doing what he's supposed to do. I got it 5 rounds to 1, or 4 rounds to 1 for Holyfield.
He slowed down considerably.
That jab is working good. He can't get off. This guy's dying out there,
Keep the
baby.
jab going.
Come on, keep boxing this guy with that jab.
Bowe is a fucking tank, man. Taking some fucking shots, bro.
Drop down and go to body.
Both corners asking their fighters for energy. You heard Eddie Futch telling Riddick Bowe to double and triple up with the left hook. And you heard George Benton and Lou Duva asking Evander Holyfield to jab and move.
The big rule of thumb is you never throw a left hook with a left hooker. You got to keep that jab out
A
there.
left
Throw a
hook
right hand
with a
then
left
your
hooker.
Holyfield has an excellent left hook.
So is Eddie giving Riddick the wrong advice?
We'll see.
I would say, hey, keep
Nope,
that left
he's
hook
still
out there.
there.
They traded right hands there. It was Holyfield who backed up. Both trying to reestablish the jab.
If he does, whenever he does, he takes
Bowe
over the
better
fight.
stop moving that jab out there.
Holyfield
Evander's
ignoring
taking
his
advantage
corner's
of it.
instructions to jab and trying to reestablish the left hook inside.
Now, Holyfield is in a new world now. He's starting to have problems with cuts over his eyes, things that he never had before. Now, he could be a little worried, too.
Low blow by Bowe, and he got away with it. Cortez says keep it up. So far, Cortez has not deducted a point from Bowe, though he's
Bowe has hit Holyfield with at least 4 low blows here. I counted on myself. That uppercut was nice.
Uppercut inside by Holyfield. Jackson slowing down, as is completely understandable. In round 6, as Larry Merchant pointed out earlier, it was an unbelievable pace for heavyweights for a while.
And the slowing down benefits Riddick Bowe. He would like to get comfortable out there and feel at home like in a sparring ring. If he does, he's going to take over.
Well, Dick Gregory, who is Bowe's nutritionist guru, fixed him a concoction with seaweed. I hope that concoction gives him some stamina.
Of course, Bowe calls all of Gregory's concoctions maggot juice. He says he drank it.
Holyfield is playing right into the hand. He's leaning forward, falling over Riddick Bowe with his head, trying to just lean on the guy. You don't do that.
Holyfield is taking the round off.
Yeah, he sure is. He's getting
And Bowe trying to capitalize with the uppercut. Holyfield comes back with the right hand lead, which has been so effective for him.
He gets back wisely.
Holyfield's face looks fucked up.
He's getting back because he's
getting beat up.
Guy's courage.
Yeah, but I would think Holyfield had done most of the damage.
Somehow I have the sense that whenever Riddick Bowe isn't throwing punches, Evander Holyfield is buying time. And logic tells me the more time the champion can buy, the better his chances become.
That was Holyfield's first low blow that I saw.
You got to understand the true meaning of stamina is truly endurance.
Oh, shit.
Endurance is like, who wants it more? Are you willing to take adversity and keep coming no matter what? That's true stamina. You got to have a reason to fight like that.
You can hear them shots,
9 children or so.
Yeah.
Both fighters showing their personality. As round 6 comes to a close, we are halfway home.
I don't know who to get that one to.
Championship distance.
Stay close. Watch the uppercut. Now when he fires it to the head, just get down. You understand? Now look, don't be holding on and grabbing him. It's taking too much energy. Now listen, his jab is slow it down to nothing. Just take your time and go over top of it with a good right hand, and you'll probably hit him on the chin. Okay. You understand? Okay. All right, you all right? Okay, now don't hold it. Halfway through. You don't need to grab it. You understand? Okay, let's get your hands off. Okay.
I got a 58-57 for Holyfield.
That was a We Want Bowe chant that was orchestrated by his manager, Rock Newman, at ringside. The other half of the crowd, or 2/3 of the crowd, started to boo.
Jabs through round 6. Bowe has thrown 110 of them and landed 55. Holyfield has landed less than half of his jabs.
I think we can say this much for Riddick Bowe, guys, is that whatever message that Holyfield was trying to send early in the fight, Riddick Bowe took the message and came back with his own message. And midway through this fight, he's still in it, so has a very good chance of winning it.
Bowe lands the right hand over
Poked him with the right hand.
Freezes and looks at him.
Yeah,
Bowe didn't realize that he was hurt.
And now Evander is reeling.
Bowe is whipping Holyfield's ass.
To try to set up the finish.
He's landed about 8 punches clean in a row. 9.
I think Holyfield is more tired than he is
It
hurt.
sure would be nice for once if everybody would just...
Yeah, I mean, in steroids, they give you really a lot of front-runner energy,
Right.
but not a whole lot of long-term endurance.
I need them to stop coming together and just, it's like they come together leaning on each other and then push away. Give us some action, fellas. Come on.
And the part of the crowd
Ooh.
supports Holyfield boos lustily when the Let's Go Bowe chant breaks up. Now Holyfield begins to punch again,
He answers
apparently
back,
having
but it doesn't
shaken
block.
the cobwebs from that one low pass.
He pushed him away with his left side, posing as if he's hurting in the body. I think those below the belt punches have really started to take some effect on Holyfield.
There's also the possibility, George, that Holyfield is allowing Bowe to throw in hopes that he will punch himself out.
Not at all. Holyfield is taking some right hands. There's no way he can keep this.
Shit.
There's another right hand.
That 1-2 from Bowe is a mud,
With
man.
any lesser heart, they would have been on the campus right now. Holyfield is probably one of the greater champions of all time.
In terms of his will and heart.
Probably.
He's hurt.
In terms of his punching power.
Bowe's hurt.
Yeah. This fight is taking a turn.
He's a good fighter.
Bowe's hurt.
Yeah.
If he stays in control with this,
I got Holyfield ahead by 1 point right now, but this round is definitely
It
Bowe's.
looks more and more like an uphill fight for the
that's
champion. Riddick Bowe beginning to box again and with a lot of advantages.
and every shot Evander Holyfield throws now is a shot of desperation. It's no longer a tactical shot one
Right.
after another.
I agree with George on that one.
Left hook inside. Remember that George Benton told Holyfield to throw the right hand lead over the top of Bowe's jab.
Can't
And he
believe
thinks that he ought to
Holyfield's face
land
is
it on
that
the chin.
jacked up, man.
But Evander hasn't been able to get that right hand lead off in this round because he's been too busy defending himself against
Nice
Bowe's
body shot.
jabs and right hands.
And Bowe has started
He didn't
to
get hit
open
with
up
that
with
one.
long left hooks like that.
Oh.
The right side of Evander's face is taking a beating now. Why not long left hooks? Not the short one.
And there in the closing seconds of the round were two Evander Holyfield's right hands
That's still
to
Bowe's
answer
round.
my question about where it had gone.
All right, he's flipping now. Come on, come on. Listen, you suck it up. If you suck it up, you got this guy dead to rest. This guy got nothing left. Okay. You understand? Yeah. Now you got to get your shit together. You got to keep a good defense and use that jab.
Tie fight for me, 67-67.
Like a 67-66 for
And come back to 2-3 level.
Holyfield.
You understand? Because the guy slowed down.
Probably gonna be different after
He's
this.
out of there.
Let's take a look and see how they're fighting at close quarters. Bowe does very, very well for a big
They said
man
that's
at
where
close
Bowe
quarters.
wants the fight to be at
I
anyways,
don't know
in close
whether
quarters
Holyfield's
like
been
that.
leaning on him, whether he's tired or whether he's been hurt or
He
dazed
likes
from time
those
to time
short
that we
little
haven't
punches.
seen. But he has done an awful lot of leaning inside. And Bowe uses that big body well.
And in round 7, Holyfield's punch output again went way down, matching round 4 earlier when he had only thrown 36 punches. This time down
I
to
felt like
31 blows.
Holyfield had taken that round off.
Evander Holyfield.
Oh! Holyfield was getting hit with some shit, though. He still is.
No way. Get in there and start mixing it up. Get this young guy
That's a big
tired.
dude, man.
And then start jamming.
Because here's what's happened when you try
You
to
say
jab
6'5",
with the jab.
235?
Holyfield keeping
6'5",
himself
235.
away
Big
to try to
man.
make room for the jab.
Big
and
dude.
blocked by Bowe's long
Big
left.
dude.
And now there's blood on the left eye of Evander Holyfield. Is it his or is it Bowe's?
That's Evander Holyfield's
Yep,
blood.
his blood.
Ooh.
Not at all.
I feel like Holyfield is still hurt,
It's never
man.
happened to him constantly like this. He's thinking maybe I've done something wrong in life.
We didn't see his head get snapped back. Nice
Left
move.
hook.
Holyfield with another left hook.
Nice.
The champion showing his courage, pawing at his left eye to feel the blood and then raging out with a left hook.
Holyfield is taking some heavy
Sees an opportunity to
punches.
perhaps finish things off. Energy levels going back up in round number 8.
In Nevada is the worst place in the world is to get an open cut.
Why is that, George?
Because it takes too much out of your body. The water is going as it is.
Holyfield's knees buckled on that one.
One drop seems
Oh!
important to the average person, but a lot to a boxer.
Well, Holyfield lost a fair amount of blood.
I feel like
on the right eye in his
every shot
12-round
that
decision over Larry
Holyfield
Holmes.
is taking,
Riddick Bowe is doing pretty good.
his body is reacting to it. Like, he gets hit, he's bending to the side when he get hit to the body. Every time he gets hit in the head, his head
Maybe he's
is
reached
popping
a
back.
tired passage again, George.
Oh, it's just tactical, just doesn't know what he's doing. Holyfield wants to stay close, out of the range of those big shots.
Bowe missing the right hand over the top. Holyfield trying to stay inside of it for the moment.
Now, Bowe is starting to catch those left hooks, putting his hand up.
But now Holyfield twice lands the left and sticks a right through Bowe's guard. Bowe just missed the right hand. Holyfield lands the uppercut, and Riddick comes back with one of his own.
Bowe's got to realize every punch that Evander throws at this point, they are
Oh, it's hurt right there.
Stay out of the way of it. you get yourself hurt.
And you saw Bowe pawing his right eye.
Yeah, he's got his vision impaired just for a bit.
I think he might have gotten thumbed there for a second. And there he is pawing the right eye again. Let's see if Holyfield tries to take advantage of that opportunity. He does, and takes a right hand in return.
Some big boys, man. They land some hella level, too.
Nobody's going to be given anything.
That looked like an even round to me.
It's tied for me now.
Let's take a look at these two eyes, and the eyes may determine what happens here. If Riddick Bowe's right eye appears to be closing as they work on Evander Holyfield. Here you see the blood pouring down Holyfield's right eye from the elbow he caught in the fight against Larry Holmes. Here you see him treating him tonight. They've opened, if it indeed was closed as it looks as though Bowe's eye has reopened.
And Holyfield with a cut above the left eye, Bowe with a nick on the right eye.
So we're going into the ninth round.
Was it the thumb that did that?
Yeah.
It was.
Shame when something like that happened.
It was. It didn't look deliberate, but it was effective.
Thus the immediate reaction by Bowe.
You get complacent, you spin around, things like that happen.
Let's see if the two cut eyes even each other out. I still have the sense that Holyfield is in more trouble than the challenger.
Harold, quickly give us a score. Very quickly.
Larry, 77-75, 5 rounds to 3, Riddick Bowe. And I want to tell you something. You're fighting with 10-ounce Reyes thumb-attached gloves. A guy is not supposed to get thumbed in theory with those gloves.
Yeah, but you can't avoid it. I've been thumbed and I've accidentally thumbed a lot of people myself.
Bowe pounding away to Holyfield's body. For now, the challenger landing 2 or 3 shots for everyone he takes from the champion. Holyfield trying to come back with the jab.
Good left jab by Bowe. This jab makes you dizzy. It makes you fall forward. It makes you not be able to see for a minute.
And also likely to make Holyfield worry and feel negative about the eye, something that he'd prefer not to think about.
Holyfield is actually falling forward on the point of his feet now.
But I think Riddick's right eye is closing up, George. And now Evander starts to stick the jab with more effect as Bowe seems to struggle with his vision. Now a right hand by Bowe sends Holyfield into the ropes.
Nice movement by Holyfield. He could have just sat there and got hit like some of today's boxers do, but he actually moved and didn't get stuck. Oh, shit!
Trading right hands. Again, it was Bowe's, which appeared to be more effective.
No doubt Bowe has won the battle of the right hands tonight. But the night is far from being over.
At the same time, George, you have to question his hitting power. 235-pound man, beating on a 205-pound man, has landed a number of clean blows and never seems to have truly stunned Holyfield.
He's not truly laying any clean blows yet. Holyfield catches the shot, but his face is partially turned at all times, and his gloves on top of the head, turns the head instinctively. He's a hard guy, he's dynamic, even when he's still.
And let's face it, the champion has a massive heart. He's proven that over and over. Right uppercut by Holyfield, momentarily stuns Bowe.
And Bowe comes back and lands big punches.
Yeah, he do.
Every time.
Cortez pushes them away.
Bowe has been instructed by his corner, when they warn you, don't move back, keep throwing shots. Because it doesn't work to his advantage, you listen to the referee.
Last minute has been a little bit kinder to Evander Holyfield. He's been doubling up on some shots. Crowd booing Cortez's actions. Both fighters basically ignoring the referee.
Big right hand.
Shook the sweat off of Bowe, but didn't move
Man, that was a low blow again to Holyfield, man. That's 5-1 on the low blows.
Holyfield can't see anything
Bowe
at this point.
has really, he's fucking no Holyfield up right now.
Stop that shit! Why don't you watch him? How about those low blows?
Yeah, I'm with him on the low blows.
Let me take care of this corner. The older thing is going to be sucking up. This guy's going
87, 86 is what I got it for Riddick Bowe right now. Wow.
I got an 85 to 86 roll it for Bowe.
Holyfield to have a great fucking round, man. But Bowe is coming right back with some solid shots. Damn. Yeah. I'm telling you, man. That wasn't that low, but
the referee, despite a number of those low blows, has not taken a point away from Riddick Bowe yet.
It's been 5-1, like I said, on the low blows.
Riddick Bowe will have gone just as far as he's ever gone before in a professional prize fight.
Riddick Bowe is able to land 3 good combinations now. Evander Holyfield can have his first visit to the canvas. He's
Thomas
been a
and Max
gentleman all this time. He can't understand someone being so dirty.
So you see Holyfield going down
Nice
the ground
duck
and
under.
Bowe stuns him with the
Oh!
And just like that, the champion struggles to stay on his feet. What a heart by Holyfield.
He ain't struggling to stay on his feet. He on his feet, but he's rocking and reeling.
Away from the right hand.
He's getting beat from pillar to post.
Throwing and throwing.
Shit.
Now goes to the body. Holyfield somehow standing up, but staying too close to Bowe. Joe Cortez watching. Champion gets the benefit of the doubt.
That was a right uppercut that started that sequence.
Now Bowe's got to start all over again.
And Holyfield the storm and comes back throwing.
If Bowe starts over all over again, he can do it all over again.
Holyfield coming back with a right every time they come back together. I like it.
Evander Holyfield's incredible powers of recovery once again on display. Remember how he came back from the knockdown against Cooper and threw one of the great left hooks you've ever seen about 30 seconds later?
At that time, Evander could see. This time, Evander Holyfield has no vision at all.
Evangelizing.
Has been the most devastating thing in his life. Bowe is only resting from all of those punches he threw.
Yeah, this is when Holyfield should jump on him, because he's tired.
It's been the only weapon which has been consistently good to him tonight.
Do it again. His ass the first half of the fight.
Do it again. There you go. There you go. Come on, Holyfield.
Reversing the tide of the battle. The champion now has Bowe.
Whoa!
And he lands the right hand.
Come on.
Everybody in the Thomas and Mack Center on their feet.
It doesn't bother Bowe because he knows he was only resting at that point. Evander Holyfield has got a heart.
If he weighs 205, his heart weighs about 204.
Yeah. I like that.
The fight at this rate.
Woo.
But just to have recovered from that beating
I don't
is
know
astonishing.
how Evander Holyfield is throwing like he's throwing.
After the beating.
Yes. The beating in this round alone.
It can all happen again.
This round should be greeted with a standing ovation at the end.
Come on, get him.
The best of both men.
There you go.
Holyfield.
Oh!
Another.
The uppercut stood him up. Oh! Oh!
Round 10 continues after the bell.
That's a hell of a round.
There was no winner of that, or there was no loser of that round.
No. Holyfield came back and beat the shit out of Bowe in the end. I got it 96-97, Riddick Bowe.
What you saw in this round, it doesn't get much better than this. Holyfield staggered.
Now that should have been
a knockdown, yeah. Yeah.
The young man, but that conditioning and those recuperative
Oh.
I'm happy to believe that a fellow who looks like this in the first minute and a half is going to dominate the second minute and a half of the round.
He took some shots.
A mile of road work away.
Now let's take a look at Holyfield coming back. What a thoroughbred that man is. I don't know if he's got enough to mount the stretch run and win the round, but he is some thoroughbred.
4 times in his career, Evander Holyfield has gone 12 rounds or further. Riddick Bowe now steps into unknown territory for him in round number 11. Neither fighter totally
Just again. Oh, he hurt Holyfield again.
Serious trouble now.
The Bowe's got to be cool trying to finish him, though.
Here's the uppercut again. The mouthpiece is out of Holyfield.
Whoa, he hit him in the back of the head, man.
Go down.
That's bullshit. I don't like that.
And Holyfield gets up very early.
He grabbed the back of his head.
Beat the fuck out.
Yeah, he grabbed the back of his head quick.
Second time in his career he's been knocked down.
I don't like that, man.
It could be all over for Evander Holyfield's heavyweight championship reign. He is not fighting back and seems to have no will to do so.
He don't get no type of rest with a hit in the back of the head?
No. Because that's how he turned when he was falling.
Like a miracle.
Bowe is not the finisher, but he sure is a puncher. And when
he's a puncher. He damn sure ain't no finisher.
Years to know how to do it. Holyfield is going for the dance now.
Champion begins to bounce again. And once again, just as was the case in round 10, Holyfield, unbelievably, tries to seize the initiative.
Right uppercut is the one, a little off the short uppercut does more damage than anything he was doing.
Yeah, that's the punch which has badly hurt Holyfield twice.
Holyfield is elusive. He can survive. It's to his advantage that the boxing does not continue. Stay close as long as you can. You must know people don't pay you millions of dollars for nothing. Once the tide gets tough, you gotta fight anyway. When it turns, keep fighting.
Right hand lead by Holyfield brought his supporters in the crowd out of their seats again. But Holyfield is spent, it seems now. His handlers call him the best conditioned athlete in the world. He'll have to be to make it out of this.
This is a prime example of managing and training too many fighters at one time. You get into the corner and you just don't know what instruction to give what guy.
Holyfield still punching, still throwing the left hook inside and the right hand lead. Uppercut by Holyfield.
They tired and breathing hard.
Blood spouting from the
Think about the pace the whole time. The heavyweights of these days don't do this.
No.
But he will
not at all.
They would never be able to continue this pace.
Holyfield walking sideways, man. That fucking short uppercut is killing Holyfield. Right here. Boom, right in the back of the head, man.
Action in that round as Bowe's uppercut seriously hurt Holyfield.
This guy got nothing. You understand? Now bring yourself back to life.
Hey, come on, your life's on your head. There is on this guy here.
I got Bowe ahead 107, 105.
106 to 104.
Who's this guy here?
It's George Benton. Very famous trader.
This has been a fight between a junkyard dog from Georgia and a big old Great Dane from Brooklyn.
A junkyard dog from Georgia and a big old Great Dane from Brooklyn.
He'll lick you, but he'll also bite you.
If punched at number square with the judges' impressions, Evander Holyfield must need a knockout.
Oh wait, he knocked him down, didn't he?
Championship.
Last round, he knocked him down.
Harold Letterman,
No.
give us your quick.
He was down.
Oh yeah, it was. So that's a 10-8 round.
101, 8 rounds to 3. Riddick Bowe. I have Riddick Bowe in a commanding 6-point lead.
I have to suspect that the other judges are pretty close to that number, maybe just a little bit tighter. But Holyfield seems to understand that he would need a knockout. He does not seem to have the ammunition to go after it. Evander Holyfield groomed himself through his cruiserweight career to ultimately gain the weight and the musculature necessary to compete for the heavyweight championship of the world. He thought through all of the years he would have to fight and beat Mike Tyson to get it. In the end, it didn't happen that way. And the public has consistently penalized this man for not having won the championship from Tyson, but rather from an overweight, out-of-shape Buster Douglas. Tonight, he wanted to prove his legitimacy.
You know what? I would love to see that fight with Buster Douglas and Evander Holyfield.
Extraordinary courage, spectacular heart and will. What he hasn't had is the muscle and the size to compete with Riddick Bowe.
I think for once I'd like to hear the crowd say, Holyfield, Holyfield, this guy deserves it.
Ironically, of course, and his first defeat that he has earned in his 28 victories.
We can't say defeat yet. You never know what these judges are going to do.
That's for right, George.
Woo! Hook to the body, hook to the head, hook to the body. Bowe has not returned a punch yet.
Riddick Bowe has withstood criticism, called a dog and a slacker by many earlier in his career. When Rock Newman took him on as a management project, some of Rock Newman's friends and allies in boxing told him, no, don't bother with Riddick Bowe. He won't get anywhere. But Newman and Bowe believed in each other. They made it here tonight, and it appears that the big man from Brooklyn is about to make it pay off.
30 seconds.
That terminology of the St. Bernard and the Junkyard Dogs, they belong to me. Larry stole them from me. I gave it to them.
That's the first great idea that we've stolen from you, George, and it won't be the last.
Oh! I was only teasing.
From the back of the arena now, they begin to rise and applaud what has been an extraordinary of heart and will and courage and skill.
They hit each other after the bell. Well, I guess Riddick Bowe did win that fight. And when it come down to it, it's not like Holyfield wasn't in it.
Well, we said earlier that a lot of people came here, Jim, expecting the administrations in the heavyweight division, and right now that a lot of
118 to 113.
Chuck Champa scores about 115 to 112. Jerry Roth scores at 117 to 110.
Okay.
And Dalby Shirley 117 to 110 for the winner by unanimous decision and new heavyweight champion of the world, Riddick Big Daddy Bowe.
Well,
there you go. All right, well.
got to see the demise of one of my favorite fighters.
You love Evander?
I like Evander a whole lot. I can't say I really love him. I love the fact that he was just like they coined him, a junkyard dog, man. He would get in there and battle with anybody.
He's a junkyard dog.
But fucking Riddick Bowe, man. You can't take that one away from him. That's for sure.
No.
That one, too, was doing some damage, man.
He's a big dude, big tall dude, likes to fight on the inside.
Yeah.
Rare, but sometimes that happens.
I feel like if Evander could have stopped leaning in so much and getting hit with them uppercuts, he would have been all right.
Well, if you like what we do, like, subscribe, keep watching. You're gonna get some boxing knowledge.
Some good stuff.
When you're here.
We coming with it. We're going to keep on dropping them for you.
All right. And if you like, try to leave some constructive criticism in the comments. Don't be too harsh. Don't be too harsh.
To me, you be as harsh as you want to. It don't matter. We ain't changing nothing. We're going to keep on bringing it.
We're going to keep evolving.
Yeah.
To be better.
Most definitely.
All the time. All right. Well, this was the 1992 Fight of the Year against between Riddick Bowe and Evander Holyfield.
Right. For the Are You Serious podcast,
I'm Dave.
I'm Ramon. I'm
Peace.
out.